up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today's video is brought to you guys by NuCam, and this is of course their Yieye WiFi photo frame. And basically it's a very sleek looking photo frame where you can actually place a photo of your loved one or maybe a random picture that looks and fits directly onto your shelf, and of course doesn't look very obvious, because let's say you are getting robbed or something bad is happening in your house. The first thing that person is going to go after is all the security cameras, and if the security camera looks like a security camera, well, you know, then they're probably going to be able to break it or disable it or throw it into trash or something of those sorts, or at least unplug it. But if they don't know they're being watched, then you can record them stealing all your stuff, and then you can catch them later. This is also a great way to keep an eye on your pet and kids without, you know, having a really unusual looking device that's kind of unusual when guests come over or something of those sorts. As you can see, this is a full-on photo frame. It has a completely hidden camera that I literally looked and could not find until I opened the thing. And of course, it comes with a bunch of brilliant features that make this really cool. So first of all, it has a PIR sensor. It also has a light-dependent resistor and infrared LEDs. The infrared LEDs basically give it night vision, and of course you get 720p HD recording. But the PIR sensor actually allows motion detection as well, so you know this thing's not aimlessly recording all the time. It's only sending data to you when it detects something. So if no one's home and it detects something, you might want to go on that app and check what's going on. Speaking of which, there is a full-on app, which is really awesome. You simply install it and set it up. All you have to do is just take off the front part of this frame, and the camera and everything's obvious. You simply plug it in, and afterwards you get full-on security camera footage all the time. It also comes with a 16GB micro SD card, which is really awesome as well. Simply place any old image in there, put it back together, connect it to the application by holding down the button, and afterwards you're pretty much set to go. This thing is connected to your Wi-Fi, and you can actually access this from anywhere in the world. Now, this thing has 1 second alerts when motion is detected, so basically within the second of motion being detected, it'll send information to the application and you can go and deal with it at that moment. My favorite thing is all the different ways you could potentially mount this. You see, as you guys can see on the back, there is a full-on wall mount, so you know you could place it somewhere high up, but you can also still see because you can go into the application and move around the camera to an extent. You can also place it down on a desk, or you can place it on a bookshelf depending on what you're feeling. But my favorite part is that there are absolutely no wires. This thing is completely wire free, and all you do is simply place it on the shelf or your wall or whatever, and you're pretty much set to go. Every single other security camera requires wires. Now, my favorite thing, another favorite thing that I have, is of course the built-in no-glow night vision LEDs. So of course you can actually see up to 20 feet, which is more than a lot of high-end security cameras, which is really cool. And of course you have 15-degree downward vision. So if you guys are wondering, oh, if I'm mounted on the wall, am I actually going to be able to see anything? Yes, you will be able to see everything. Now, it has 365 days standby battery power, so of course, if you're worried about taking this thing apart and charging it every single week, you don't actually have to deal with that. Simply place it, and it will only record things when it detects things. It has a 10,000 milliamp rechargeable battery built completely in. How cool is that? It also comes in at a pretty reasonable price for something that's so low-key and so useful in a lot of different scenarios. So go ahead and check out the link below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.